sure.
Yeah, well, I think that's what, I mean, I had that issue when I was younger, like, you feel like you don't have that time. But you really do. Like, you could go do a trade for a couple years, 5, 10 years, make some money, and then go back to school. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing.
It's such a perspective thing, you know, because at first coming out of high school, you're like, okay, I absolutely need to go to college. This is just what you do. But then come to find out, most people, not most, but a lot of people graduate college in 5, 6 years because they skip a semester, they take a year off, whatever, and nobody thinks anything of it. So if you were to just use those first 2 years to try out the trades, it's essentially the same thing. You're still graduating in the same age if you go back to school, and if you end up doing well in the skilled trades, you got yourself a career, you got yourself a future.
And would you say right now is the best time to start dabbling because everybody's still worried about going to college and stuff?
Yeah.
If you're listening out there, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you guys could probably speak to this more than we could as far as what people getting into or out of college are doing. But from what I see, everybody's getting pushed to college.
Yeah.
Everybody, and there is the subsect of people who genuinely just don't want to go. It's not for them, as always.
Yeah.
But I think that number is growing a little bit, and people are starting to see, like, maybe I don't need college. I think, the whole entrepreneurship movement is a big part of that as well, where people are self-sufficient. They don't think they need college to start a business. So I think just we're trying to kind of grab a little bit of that momentum and bring it into the skilled trades.
Yeah. How old are you guys?
23.
I'm 21.
You're 21, all right. So you weren't in high school that long ago.
No.
You have guidance counselors and teachers or parents, and everyone they're all pushing you in that direction, I assume.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why I would love to get in front of more high school students. And I don't know, like in Bayonne High School welcomed it. So I don't know if there's other high schools out there in New Jersey or across the country or whatever. I mean, I'm happy to go talk just to, not to hire somebody, but just to inspire somebody maybe to understand that there's other opportunities out there that are, people, first thing kids want to know, how much money can I make? I want to make money, son.
Right.
A lot of money, right? Probably more money than all your friends can make after they get out of college.
Exactly, because they're waiting around applying to places.
Yeah.
They just don't know it's there because everyone's pushing them outside of it. We got to get into these guidance counselors and these principals and these people that are running these schools and say, listen, let me just give them an opportunity to understand that this exists.
Yeah, I mean, we did a video last summer, I think, where it was like a man on the street kind of video, and we were in front of Rutgers, Newark, and we were just asking people, do you know what the food equipment service industry is? And they were like, the one kid was like, what, forks and knives?
Yeah,
and
you
stuff?
mean like utensils?
Like utensils? And like, it just goes to show people have no clue. They don't have the slightest idea that this exists at all. Which is, I think it's half of our battle, really.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty of the internet, because hopefully, I mean, after this podcast and all the content you guys put out, reaches more people each and every day. So.
Big time. Rich's big thing is like make this industry noisy. That's his big thing. Cause
we gotta be noisy. Like everyone's like, oh, how are we gonna find new technicians? And this guy's poaching from that company, and he's poaching a tech from that company. And I said, that's not a problem. That's not solving a problem. That's plugging up a hole in a ship that's sinking. You need new blood and new talent to come in and do it. So if we get noisy together and start making video content, that's what I talk about in my when I'm speaking. Is if we all get noisy. If you're doing it in Albany and you're doing it in Texas and you're in Cali and I'm in Jersey and you're in New York and you're in Pennsylvania, and we're putting out this consistent video, we're gonna start coming up in these kids' feeds.
Yeah.
Because print, I'm sorry, it's dying. I mean, I'm saying it doesn't exist, but the people you want are here.
Yeah.
Right.
People only want to read when they're getting a text message for somebody
Like
or
21.
something they clicked on. Yeah.
23. When's the last time you bought a newspaper?
Oh, never.
But you guys have Snapchat accounts.
I
Yeah.
actually bought newspapers in college because I was in the journalism school.
Okay, but you had a purpose for that.
Yeah, I had a purpose.
I
I
do
wouldn't
read
have bought them
books
if I
every now
wasn't
and
there.
then, but newspaper, not to get.
You know what
That's
I mean?
not how I get my news. No.
Magazines.
No.
No.
Magazines I get when I'm at an airport.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's just like my old school in me. Cause
Yeah.
I'm 37, but I'm here. I haven't bought a paper in over a decade.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what's going to happen if people don't start doing this kind of content now. In 20 years, when no one's working in the industry, you're going to see tons of content trying to pull people into the industry. So people should just jump on now. I mean, a lot of people didn't think social media was going to be as big as it is. And
Thought it was a fad, right?
yeah, they thought it was a fad. They didn't get in when they should have, and now they're gone.
They're regretting it big time, yeah.